Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. Today, let's draw the limbs of Tylosaurus. The limbs of Tylosaurus had evolved into fins, but unlike fish fins, its internal structure resembled the palms of lizards or humans. As we can see on this model, its forelimbs have 5 digits inside. The same goes for its hind limbs. 4 toes on its hind limbs were relatively slender, all facing one direction, which looks a little fuzzy. Its forelimbs resembled the shape of a human's, open palms with fingers outstretched widely in mittens. Before drawing, we must first understand its internal structure. After drawing the inner bones, we put the skin on to make it clearer and more accurate. In addition, we should pay attention to its lines when drawing. Some parts of its limbs were connected to the trunk. We can use a relatively slow curve to show the front end of the limbs. Now, let's draw the limbs of Tylosaurus. We first draw its trunk. This is its back. And this line represents its belly. Starting from the neck down, the chest was wider. Its shoulder blade and shoulder girdle muscles were in this position. We can simply show them. Then, let's draw its forelimbs. Before drawing the forelimbs, first we need to know its internal structure. Its forelimbs had 5 fingers, and the entire arm had been shortened, probably only in this area. We first draw the general look of its 5 fingers. The thumb was about this long. The index finger was here, and the middle finger here. On the surface, we can see some faint bulges, which can be shown with relatively slight lines. The middle finger was the longest, the ring finger shorter, and the back was the little finger. Next, we draw the skin that connected them, and the longest part was here. We can set a point. Although its finger bones were not very long, when it was alive, the soft tissue grew out a bit. Its hand formed a circle, but when it was alive, its hand was a triangle shaped like a shark fin. A part of the skin was connected from the base of its neck. Like this, which is a very smooth streamline. And then like this, it formed a shape resembling a shark fin. Further back was its belly. It had a long trunk, so we need to draw a long line to get to the base of its tail, where its hind limbs were. Its hind limb girdle was probably here. There were 5 toes inside the hind limbs, all appeared to be curved backward. Its little finger is like this. The rear fin was smaller than the front fin. And the third finger was no longer the longest. We connect them like this. Backward was its thick tail, and we can simply show the muscles on it. Then on the trunk side, we show the ribs and their outline. We can draw some subtle structural lines on its trunk to make it look rounder. Finally, we draw the flippers on the other side. And here we draw some shading. Good, like this. We've finished drawing the limbs of Tylosaurus.